feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What is going on, FFM? How's everybody's day going? Oh my god, I'm a little off-centered. Hold up. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. What is going on? How's everybody's week going? Or gone? How's everybody's week been? Hopefully it's been good. Anywho, what are we going to talk about today? Y'all know what these one-time use parts are? Appreciate that, Chris JRS. And this is just because of a video I put out on when my boy was doing my woman's tracks, right? Now y'all might be wondering why he was working on my girl's tracks, right? And it's because at our dealership, it's against company policy to work on your own vehicle if there is a flag time associated with the job that you're doing. So being that mine was extended warranty, I was not able to work on my own vehicle. Had I known that, I probably would have just taken it to a Chevy dealership and let them mess with it. But yeah. So on the tracks, there's 2 bolts that go into the timing cover from the water pump. And those are supposedly one-time use parts. And they sent us, they're supposed to be 2 different lengths, right? I didn't realize when we got the parts that they sent us the same bolt times 2 instead of 1 and 1. So when we're putting it back, or when he was putting it back together, he's like, dude, this bolt is longer than the other one that's supposed to go here. I said, what? I was like, oh, fuck. Well, looking it up in GM's catalog, I don't know, we have something that we can look up OEM parts for different makes and models. And it's not listed. So then we had to get a hold of Chevy and, go through all that stuff. It set us back a day or two. And well, I posted that online and people were like, oh, you could have just they're all, you could have just shaved it down and made the tip and this and that. Going against what the manufacturer says to do. And people were like, oh, just reuse it. I've reused bolts all the time and blah, 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 blah. Them not understand. Hold on, guys. What the hell? Them not understanding that if this vehicle, right, if anything were to happen to the repair after it leaves, there is a chance that that warranty could be voided, right? Because we didn't do it properly. If you got the wrong bolt, get the right bolt. You're driving right now, I'll be listening. I can hop on live. Just won't be able to message. All right, brother. Be safe. Um, so yeah, and having been through, how do I say this? Been through an audit. Um, I'm real big on one-time use parts now. I don't give a damn, right? So even when it comes to my day-to-day repairs, if it says something needs to be replaced during that repair, I'm going to replace that during the repair. Even if, let's say on a transmission replacement, I don't take my tie rods out. They want you to take the tie rods out. I don't take my tie rods out. I don't pop my axles off. I leave the axles in the vehicle. I just pop them out of the um I just pop them out of the transmission and then hang them off to the side. But even though I do that, the axle nut and the cotter pin is still to be replaced, and I still replace them. I don't drain the coolant either. But if it's under warranty, I drain the coolant and I replace the seal and the petcock if it calls for it. So there's a bunch of different there's a bunch of different parts they require us to replace, even though we don't touch them. The manufacturer still wants us to replace them. Now, if for some reason, um, the vehicle comes back with a faulty transmission, and I don't turn in the correct one-time use parts back, and they realize they were never replaced, guess what can happen? They can kick that transmission back to the dealership and make the dealership eat it. Same thing if an aftermarket repair shop, independent repair facility were to buy a transmission from us and they didn't purchase the one-time use parts, and that's not on their PO, their parts order, that warranty can be declined because they didn't follow proper procedures. So a lot of places they got to be careful with that. I recently had a couple transmissions declined from aftermarket shops because they didn't do so, and they didn't perform the programming. They had a receipt that was just written out, says program transmission, $150. Boom, done. Where's the paperwork that's supposed to go with it? If your programmer is programming transmissions and he don't give you proof, how do you know he did it? So you got to be careful with that. And we do have some super chats down here. Mr. Fluff, yeah, what's up, my dude? What's going on, Mr. DLC? Appreciate the $50 donation. I saw another one. Andrew, does it hurt when the mushroom passes food? Oh man, that's crazy. Appreciate the $5 donation, Andrew. Yo, FM fam and Fluff, what's going on? What's going on, Chris? Hello, FM fam, what's going on, Shannon? Chris, what's going on? Oh, I already said that. Emojis, appreciate that, Shannon. What to do, Fluff? What's going on, Mike? Mike check, appreciate it. Everything good, Fluff? Oh, everything is good, Fluff. That's good, Shannon. That's good. Hey, guys, it's almost Christmas. We got a week left. Less than a week. That role is for the current dealer. Yes, that is for the current dealer. So even if like say I purchased a let's say I purchased a oil change package, oil change tire rotation package on my vehicle, and I claim those oil changes, they pay 0.4 where I'm at. I cannot get flagged on those oil changes. Even though an oil change, I'd probably just say fuck it and do it myself and flag one of the other guys. But on something like that, that was a 6-hour job. I'm not gonna do something and let somebody else get the 6 hours. So I just said, whatever, right? Because they were like, you could work on it, but it has to get flagged to somebody else. I'm like, meh, if they're gonna work on it, um, or if they're gonna, what they say, you can work on it and flag somebody else. I was like, if they're gonna get flagged, I'm gonna just let them work on it. I'm not gonna, because then my name's on it. If something happens, and then I'm gonna have to correct it, and nah, like I'm not going through all that. So yeah, that's that. That's the rule. I guess somebody abused it at one point. Jason Picaro changed up his picture. Ford Transit can't reuse the rotor bolts, and Firestone did. Rotor popped off the rear axle hub and ate the driver rear axle housing and caliper. $3,000 fix. Just because the bolt looks fine, just because the fastener looks fine, doesn't mean it's fine. And you know what's funny is I got a bunch of comments in my comment section talking about a real mechanic would make it work, blah 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 blah. A real mechanic would go to the hardware store and blah blah blah. What a real mechanic, this and that. This is where I had to throw it in. The difference between your mechanic and a technician is a technician is going to do it right. A mechanic is just going to go to a bolt bin and find whatever the fuck he can find that matches thread pitch and put a washer on it. Put a washer, thread pitch, diameter, send it. If that water pump leaks and I take it to GM with my receipt saying, hey, this is leaking, gasket's leaking or whatever, show them proof that, you know, bolts were ordered, but it was the wrong bolt. But we cut it down to length and put a little tip on it, like the one that it had. They're gonna be like, y'all did it wrong. That bolt that y'all cut, that caused the leak. What? Yeah, but it's a new bolt. It don't matter. It was messed with. Shannon, I'm driving right now. I'll be listening. I can hop on live. Just won't be able to message. That's cool, Chris. What up, all? What up, quick? Dave, yo, y'all working Christmas Eve? I am not. That was one of the agreements that we had when I got hired, that I was going to be off Christmas week. Well, I'm going to be off from Tuesday to the following Tuesday. So I go back on Tuesday. But that was an agreement that we had prior to me getting hired. Apparently it's like blackout season, or what do they call it? Yeah, where they don't allow people to take off the week of Christmas. But like I said, it was an agreement with us. So there's talks that we're not working. There's talks that we are working. I don't know. It's kind of in the air. It's always a last minute deal. So I won't though. And I'm glad I'm not. Because it's crazy is coming to town, which he's asleep right now. And then they're driving down tomorrow in the morning, which I think I'm gonna go in tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Being that I messed up and fell asleep before hopping on here. I was gonna be on at 9, guys, and then I fell asleep. Then I woke up and I was like, oh shit. Fuck. I told these guys I was gonna hop on. I'm gonna have to hop on for a little bit. So now I might not even be able to sleep because I took a damn 2-hour nap. My shop is giving us Christmas Eve and Christmas off, holiday pay for both. See, I don't even get holiday pay. I'm not even getting vacation pay, but that was one of our agreements between me and the service manager. So we'll see what happens. What do y'all got planned for Christmas? Oh shit! What the hell? My lady's over here sending me shit. What do y'all have planned for Christmas? Anybody traveling? I miss that. We used to travel from Idaho to Texas or Idaho to Colorado during Christmas, Thanksgiving sometimes. I enjoy Christmas a lot more than I do Thanksgiving, but Christmas is my thing. I love it. Um and it's not because I receive gifts. I'm a giver. Y'all seen that. I used, back when the channel was booming and doing real good, man, we were holding giveaways and I enjoyed doing those giveaways. So I'm hoping I do have some stuff lined up for a giveaway, but I'm waiting on that 100K mark. Wait, man, it's slow rolling. It's slow rolling crazy bad. We've been on a roll for a little bit with subscribers. We did about 600 subscribers the past 30 days, so I'm happy about that. But it's still slow rolling. They have me predicted at like January, February of 2027. So we'll see. Hopefully we can make another video go viral and get a couple thousand subs off of that. But it kind of sucks because it's always when I do something dumb that's gonna piss people off that those videos do the best for some reason. Of course, people gotta talk shit, they gotta hate. Nothing big planned. You got family coming over? You going to families or what? Yes, traveling. Where you going, Dave? Chilling. Shoot, was planning to go to Phoenix, but with my son, he has his routine and Walmart being closed Christmas Day messes his routine. Okay. Damn. Making tamales in the morning. Got fam coming over. Tamales tomorrow? Like, I'm invited, right? Love tamales. And I don't know if y'all remember from last year, right? I like to do turkey enchiladas, man. I ain't doing that this year. Well, because like I'm starting that with my woman's family, but they're doing it the 26th. We're doing Christmas on the 26th with her family and the 24th with my family, and then I'm gonna go see my mom on the 25th. 24th with my dad's family, 25th with mom, and then 26th with my woman's family because they're all in the medical field. My woman, a couple of her sisters, and then one of the girlfriend of one of her family members is in the medical field too. So, damn it. What up, Dave?
What up?
Not much. Groggy. It's tired.
Groggy. The couch sucks you in.
Nah, it was the bed.
The bed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I do that. I don't get back up.
I have a bad habit of doing that shit. Even the couch will do the same thing. I'll lay down to just scroll and rest for a little bit before hopping on, and then that's it. I end up knocking out.
I'll be going to Las Vegas.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm going to Las Vegas the 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Oh.
Taking my daughter for her birthday.
When's her birthday?
29th.
Oh, shit. Nice.
She don't know yet. Me and her boyfriend got to get her on that motherfucking airplane.
Get her drunk.
No, we got to get her on the airplane. That's all we got to do.
But she'll know.
Well, she'll know once we get on the airplane, yeah. She'll know when we go through security. You can't trick people no more on that shit. She'll know when we're headed to the airport, but
just knock her ass out.
But she wants to see Vegas. Her and her boyfriend are gonna be rich, and then they're gonna be broke, and then maybe rich again, and they'll definitely be broke again, and maybe one day they'll have a house, and then they'll probably call me up and be like, we can't pay the mortgage. And I'm waiting for those days. Because I taught them the wrong shit, dude.
What do you mean?
I went on the fucking cruise with them, and they're fucking dicking around at the blackjack table, gambling, fucking $5 minimum bets. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I started with a hundy. And then I'm fucking playing two fucking hands, and I'm playing with hundies. And then I'm playing with 300 a hand, and I'm winning. And I'm winning good. I'm winning big, right?
And you didn't pull out.
I lost a lot before I pulled out of it, but I mean, they started playing like me, and now every damn time I turn around, them fuckers going to the casino and they brag about they win. They never tell me what they lose, and I keep telling them those buildings don't get built because you win. Winning is like a treat. It happens once in a great while. Know when you've had it and get the fuck out.
Yep. Shit, I figured.
And this is coming from a man with a very addictive personality, but I've learned how to cope with such things over the years after going through therapy, put it that way. That's how I've been able to quit smoking, quit drinking. I could quit anything I want to quit without it driving me crazy.
When I went to Biloxi, right? When I went to go drop off my cousin's car to him, we had hit the casino and it was good. It was good. We were hitting, we were winning, and then we started losing. And I noticed that once his buddies didn't have a overnight pass over the weekend or whatever, so they had to be back on base by midnight. I noticed once they left, we started losing. And so what happens? You're trying to win that money back. We're over here fucking spending more money and more money trying to at least break even. I started realizing at about midnight they weren't paying out no more. I don't know if it was a hunch or if that was the actual thing, because by then people were fucking drunk and they want their money.
It's a hunch more than anything.
Maybe, but I'd win like $5, $10, and it would only get me back even to what I had put in.
I'll tell you what though, unless you're sitting at a table of like real like novice / veteran.
Okay, let me correct this. This was on the machines. This was on slots, not tables.
Yeah, no, I'm saying though, like at tables though, unless you're at like a high roller table, fundraiser bullshit, a group of players that are all novice and it's a slow night at the casino, you usually don't have that much great conversation at like a blackjack table. The real conversation at a casino when you're at something other than slots is usually like the craps table. That's where you see a lot of action, a lot of bullshit going on.
Yeah.
People at blackjack tables are all hush hush quiet. Dealers don't say much. I'll have to say, when we were on the cruise ship, that was the most fun I had gambling in a long time. I wasn't even giving a shit when I was losing a few $100 here and there, because I was having such a good time shooting the shit with everybody else on the fucking cruise ship.
Yeah.
Was sitting down and gambling at the table. And even the dealer and the pit bosses, they were also sociable as much as they could be. Some of them couldn't speak very good English. Remember, we were on a cruise ship, so
yeah,
they're from all over the world, and they signed contracts to work on it from all over the world. I will say the Philippines was probably one of the most common places that the workers came from, was Philippines, because it to have their name and then underneath where they're from.
Yeah,
so you kind of knew where the majority of them were from. Philippines was a big one though on the cruise ship I was on.
My thing about going to the casinos, if you have yourself a budget, as long as you don't go over your daily budget or your budget in general, that's a win.
Well, yeah, you should be going for entertainment purposes. If you're going thinking you're going to make money, you got to find a new job.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. So he said, "No, you don't fucking talk about." Okay, you might take Vegas once for $70,000. I guarantee you're going to lose another 250 before you get a 70 again.
Yeah,
you got to find that 250, and it's amazing. Gamblers always find money. It's like drug dealers. It's an addiction. You always find the money. Find money somewhere.
Yeah. Like, as long as you don't, you go over there. All right, I'm gonna spend 1,000. That's all I'm gonna spend. If you spend $2,000, you fucked up.
See, that's where I had a problem.
You come back,
I would go to the casinos. I used to go to the casino, and if I'd run out of money, I'd always start with $2,500. If I was doing good, sometimes it was $5,000, but I usually start with $2,500 in my pocket. And if I lost too quick, I would go to the cashier and get more money. And it became a big problem.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Well, it cost me a lot of money. I mean, I had to refinance house to take care of shit.
Oh
Luckily, it's
shit.
not a house I paid a mortgage on. You know, I have a couple rental homes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to refinance one of those. This is years ago. I mean, it was a long time ago. We're talking, I was probably close to your age. I was about 33, 34 when I was in my heyday of gambling.
You're like, oh shit, I need to get this money back. Let me do it quickly.
Yeah, I wasn't making that kind of money to lose what I was losing. But then I won big. I won big so many times it kept going through my head. It'll happen again. It'll happen again.
Yeah. I sent you a link, Chris. And Shannon, appreciate the $5. Yeah, that shit could get scary. I set myself a small budget when I went. I said 200. I'm not gonna spend more than 200.
Well, that's if I go now. I think when
I went for the experience.
Yeah, I think on the cruise ship I set aside $500 to gamble with, and I came back with at least that. I was lucky on the cruise ship. I was way up one night, like way up, thousands up, many thousands up, and I lost a lot of it. And then I actually got bored of playing, and I was stupid and I slid a bunch over to my kid. She split it up with her boyfriend, and then they won more money that night. Then they came back upstairs. How much did you give us? We owe you money. I'm like, don't worry about it. But then they lost it the next day.
Damn.
Not all of it, but they lost kind of what I gave them. Yeah, they lost the money I lent them or gave them. I slid over to them, whatever you want to call it. They didn't lose theirs.
I ended up spending about double than what I wanted. So I went with a $200 budget.
Oh, so it's like getting on a tool truck.
Yeah, fuck. Whatever. It was an experience.
Yeah, it's like getting on a tool truck.
You know, we didn't
spend $300, but it cost you $650.
Yeah, I didn't want to. The whole point wasn't to go gamble. It was to take my cousin's vehicle out there and hang out with him. It's just like, oh, fuck it. We hit the casino. We hit it. Experience. It was my first time, so it was nice. It was fun. Free drinks were nice, small but nice.
Yeah.
Like fuck, dude. They're giving us shot glass size fucking drinks with nothing but ice in them. Like, whatever.
Well, here in Detroit, man, you can gamble at casinos, and they come around and ask you for a drink, and you tell them what you want. And when they come back, they hold their hand out with a bill, and they give it to you for the $7.50 for the one drink.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they don't give free drinks in Detroit.
What the hell?
The thing I bitch about, okay, so you don't give away free drinks. It's against state law. Now, the Indian reservation casinos, they can do it in Michigan. But in other casinos, they cannot give away free alcohol. But they don't have to charge top dollar.
Yeah. Them tips now.
The way I look at it, they could do, a buck of beer, $2 a mixed drink, whatever. Yeah. They don't have to charge you $6.50 for a rum and Coke.
Yeah. Them tips, though, that added up.
Yeah, tips.
That added up. The Grinch got a Matco ad. Really one?
Let's talk about me.
Oh.
Talk about my Matco. I said happy Easter being a smartass.
Oh, shit. Hey, Juan, happy Easter. Merry Christmas, Dave. Hey, Learning. Yo, Shannon. Hi-yo, what's going on? Learning. Need to get into craps for sure. Like, most people win on that specifically. Sup, Juan? Supra. Send a link if you want. I sent it, Shannon. Gambling. Yeah, it's fun. I blame my uncle on that, man. We used to, play some.
It's real fun when you win.
Oh, it is. It is.
Dude, I won in Vegas really, really big. Like really big. I had a night where I could not lose, dude. I just couldn't lose. And I'll tell you what, I had a hell of a good time the whole next day and the next night. And I went home, and that's when the addiction issue all started. I thought I would have that to keep happening to me, and it didn't.
Hey, can you read this comment out loud?
Which one?
The one that's on the screen.
Oh yeah, you gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to walk away. Kenny Rogers.
No, you're supposed to sing it, bro.
No.
I can't read that without singing it. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them,
No, I'm a
know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. That's why I'm a mechanic.
I need a
can't
beer or a cigarette to do that.
While you're sitting at the table, there will be time enough to count them when the dealing's done. I love that song.
You want to feel old?
No.
Dude,
I get
was
reminded
shooting
every
this
time
shit.
I get out of bed.
I was shooting this shit with one of our young techs, our general service / oil. We're pushing past lube
Roll
tech. I
Tide.
mean, he has no idea what the movie series Rocky is, and he has no idea who Sylvester Stallone is. Can you believe that shit?
What?
24-year-old kid doesn't know who Sylvester Stallone is or what the fucking Rocky series is.
He's never seen Rambo. He's never seen
No, he
Glorious
doesn't know
Bastard.
No.
Fuck?
I asked him if he knew who the Hulkster was. Who's the Hulkster? Like, did you ever watch any fucking movie? Any TV? Nope. Mama didn't let me watch that shit. And I'm like, he knows all the new movies. But obviously he didn't watch anything newer with Stallone in it.
That is freaking wild.
I couldn't believe it when he didn't know what the Rocky series was.
There's some kids that we try to talk about stuff from the 90s and stuff, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh my god, my bad. You were a baby back then." What up, Shannon?
What up, Fluff?
How's it going?
Not bad. It went to my spam. That's why I didn't see it.
I was like, I know I sent it. Hey, Dave. So
how you doing?
you might have to repeat that. I kind of cut you off.
No, I said, Dave, how you doing?
Real good. How you
Good.
doing?
Good.
Super says you got to get him a list of movies to watch.
White Man Can't Jump. Oh yeah, that's a classic right there. So hey Dave, you ever experienced with this whole one-time use parts bullshit?
One-time use like bolts, fasteners,
Seals.
Oh yeah. Ford's huge on it. Why do you ask? Is that coming on with Nissan now?
Oh man, it's been a thing for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what makes me laugh my ass off is when you get a new car or like a really like something quite new, and you call the dealership and you know it's a common failure, and they don't even have the bolts, and they're like, parts guys like, what is this for? I'm like, oh yeah, I see your techs are all fucking doing it.
Yeah. That was
don't they want the bolts under warranty if you're supposed to throw them away?
Yeah.
I thought you had to save all that.
They want them back.
Okay, so what the fuck are these dealers like? Ford dealers. I'm gonna pick on Ford. Ford's the one I can pick on.
I have no idea.
You call Ford dealer for shit like the fucking Transit, the 150 Transit, 250, 350 Transit. You ain't supposed to use any of those fucking brake bolts on the brake system. Caliper bolts, caliper bracket bolts, axle bolts, rotor to fucking hub bolts. You're not supposed to use any of that shit. Call the dealership, try to get that shit. Parts guy acts like you're fucking crazy for even asking for it. So I'm like, what do they do under warranty?
I have no idea. I cannot answer for
Then
this.
I watch some of these fucking clowns on YouTube talk about, that's bullshit. I reuse them all. They're not torque to yield. I'll tell you, at the shop I work at, this shop and the last one, if the service procedure calls for replacement, we're replacing. Our owner would have our ass if we were skipping shit like that. He does not want any lawsuits. We do everything. We document everything. We cross every T and dot every I at our shop. Bottom line.
See, it's good to know that there's shops out there that are doing shit like that, and that it's not just us. Because
we don't fuck around a bit, man.
And some of these fasteners aren't cheap. Haven't got a link, Chris. I sent it to you again, brother. Shannon said it went to his spam, so you might want to check that.
Check, yeah, tell him to check his spam.
But I mean, it sucks because, like I said, when I do transmissions, I don't pop the axles out of the hub.
Well, that's a very good question. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not. You're okay. Say you watch this guy on YouTube, and this YouTuber does videos and does a whole lot of talking. Say he does a whole lot of talking, does occasional videos of working on cars, and he owns his own shop, and he's doing this stuff at his own shop, or while he's doing stuff for his own shop, and he literally admits, he talks about how he's top quality, top this, top that, but doesn't know why he doesn't have more business or why he's so slow, and all the shops in his area are so slow, and just talks a lot of shit. And then he actually says on his YouTube video, as he's doing the brake job, I don't believe in replacing all these bolts. Come to me, I'll save you money. I reuse them all the time. I've done 18,000 of these brake jobs, never had an axle fall off or axle come out or this or that.
What up, Poppy?
Would you go to him? Would you go to him for repair if you're just an average customer and you didn't know shit about cars?
Nope.
He's clearly saying, but he says, I'm going to save you money, not replacing all this shit that they claim you got to replace.
Being a customer, I mean, probably.
The saving the money, they're going to him. People believe that.
Probably,
shit.
Yeah.
People believe that shit. You say, hey, I'm doing you right. I'm making sure you're safe for your family to go on this 3,000-mile trip. I'm doing it as per procedure, as per the manufacturer's specs and the engineers that designed it, so on and so forth. Do you want that, or do you want to hear cheaper? I'm telling you, 90% of the American population that's coming to you for repair wants cheaper. If you own a fucking $250,000 AMG, you don't fucking give a shit. You want it 100% right. You don't give a shit about the money, so you're not worried about cheaper. You want it right. We still go for what's right, not cheaper. We do it the way the manufacturer says because we want no liability. We can prove the purchase of the parts. We have a second person sign off on our torque. We have to hand torque all wheels, and then we have to have somebody double check our wheel torque, all cars.
And Nissan gets creative. They'll change the color of the bolt. They'll change the design of the bolt to make sure that it was replaced. So you could have it on the repair order. Yeah, I replaced it or whatever. We bought it, replaced it. And then you send them the parts back, and it's the original. And they're like, "Oh, this wasn't replaced during the the axle carrier bolt on the newer roads. They changed up the bolt. You don't replace that, they'll decline they'll kick back the claim. You're like, what the hell? Oh, well, it wasn't replaced the first time. That could have caused the transmission failure. How?
What do you use to fucking unstake? I guess that's the best way to say it. Unstake the axle nuts on Nissans.
We have a special tool.
I know there's a special tool. How well does it work?
The one that Nissan sent us, it works pretty good. The one on Amazon, hit or miss. I normally have to chase the threads with that one.
Yeah, because I know they will fucking axle up, man.
Oh, dude, I
recently
did.
You know, a standard, not an extra large and not a small one, but you take like the medium size or middle, a pickle fork, one ear. You know how there's pickle forks like fork, right?
Yeah.
You take one fork. I haven't tried it yet, but one of the guys I work with, he says, dude, just grab your pickle fork, your medium one, drive it right in there. He said, it'll fucking pull that bitch right up and it won't fucking threads up. I haven't tried it yet. But I'm like,
one of the guys at the shop, he got one of his air hammer bits and shaved it down.
Yeah, he shaped it.
Mm-hmm. He said it works, but when I used it, man, I don't know if I had it fucking seized up. It fucking, oh my god, it tore some shit up.
Super, what bolts are you talking about?
Let me roll through the comments real quick. Didn't get one. Roll time. It could be Amish. Who? Need to give him a list of movies to watch. Like, yeah. VW and Audi are stupid picky with theirs, but according to my local dealer, they said they only do it on warranty tickets. Hell no. With us, I mean, it's everything. Extended warranties paying for one-time use bolts. If not, then the customer has to cover it. When we sell to shops, they have to get one-time use parts. And what's annoying sometimes is, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Dave said. Sometimes you'll call and want these parts, but they don't stock them. we run into that too. Like, bro, it's a common part that we use, that we replace. How do we not stock all these? Sometimes the dealers just don't have the inventory funds to be able to stock stuff like that. They care more about higher priced items that roll off their shelves more often. Could get annoying. At Mini, we would send back air filters, cabin filters. Dude, that's crazy. Haven't got a link. You got it yet, Chris? What up, folks? What up, Paul P? What up? How to auto repair? What's going on, Anthony? Hi, Paul P. How to? What up? Just chilling, man. Dude, what? Why'd you head out there? Damn.
Yeah, we ain't talked to Anthony in a long time.
Yep. Have you seen the bolts BMW is trying to come out with to make
They
you
talk
go
about
to the
BMW
dealer?
or you talk about Volkswagen, Audi. I mean, all them fucking Germans are coming up with new fucking bolts. 12 points, 7 points, 5 points, 14 points.
There's a tool on Amazon I bought for $17, and so far it's been golden. You know, Nissan is real, and like their sizes on everything are just odd. So I don't know if like the slot that they punch into, if that slot is too wide, and so that's why, you know, that tool doesn't work very well. But it's fucking annoying. Long story, but I can't even find a job. Dude, that's crazy. Are you doing side jobs to get money? What the hell? Super, they made that bolt to look like a fucking BMW logo. What the hell? Let me see. That is crazy. Y'all see that?
What
Cut
in
out
the
right there.
heck is that?
I'm gonna leave that up for Dave. Don't have the space. Oh damn, that sucks, bro. Sent you the
Somebody
link.
will make it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna make it for sure.
It'll only be a dealer bolt for so long.
Yep. All they got to do is make it a little smaller, just different, enough to work. Snap-on will probably be the first to come out with that fucking.
I was going to say Snap-on or CTA.
I don't put it past Snap-on for sure.
Well,
As long as
Snap-on
they-
is pretty much on top of that when special ones come out.
Yep. I will say that about Snap-on. They're pretty quick about it. And then they charge premium prices for it.
Oh
too.
yeah, you're definitely going to pay for it. But CTA ain't cheap either.
No?
No, you take a look at some of their specialty stuff, and their prices can be up there too. Maybe not as bad as Snap-on, but
That's where you got to pay to play. Shit. Buckeye Easy. It'll have 2 cutouts in the logo used as a driver. You see that, Dave?
What's that? What I'm looking at right now?
Yeah. That's what
What is-
Super is talking about.
Is that for brakes or for axle bearing or axle bolt or what? That's just brakes?
I have no idea. Watch it be all their fucking bolts. So you're gonna have a fucking variety of sizes.
Audi Volkswagen's got new sockets for brake bolts too, for the calipers and the brackets and
Looking for tags. Here in Cali, they want you to do backflips and work on everything for $30. Fuck that. Yeah, $30 as a flat rate tech is fucking
In
low.
California, I thought they had to pay fucking twice the minimum wage. Isn't their minimum wage higher than $15 an hour?
One that knows
California-
about that is Chris.
California's got to be tough, man. If you're only getting $30 an hour.
And for some reason, not one Chevy dealer has hired me in my area. They all suck. If I was in AZ, I have no problem. They pay them hourly. Huh.
Technician I
Is
knew
it-
that worked in California was flat rate, but he works for a Toyota dealer. And he was north of Los Angeles somewhere.
And some of the dealers are not paying the 33 minimum. Somehow they are getting away with it. Loopholes. Once they figure that out,
Where in California abouts are you?
most are trying to get away from flat rate. Merry Christmas, J-Dub.
I say a couple guys I know in California make, I shouldn't say make big money. They get paid a high flat rate wage and make a much higher dollar amount on average than technicians in Michigan here, or probably even by you, Texas, and you by you, Fluffy, in Texas, because your rates seem to be about the same as mine.
Yeah.
But where they live in California, I mean, the cost of living it far exceeds ours. I mean, I could take one of my little ranches I rent out in in their particular area, in the right neighborhood, that would be a $900,000 house. Where here it's 200 or 185. You know, it'd be like eight times more valuable in California than it would be here.
Shit, I had gotten as a master tech for Chevy, I had gotten an offer for $55. I was like, damn, and at that time I think I was making around 36. I was like, shit. That's a fucking increase. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're making 60, 65 now at the Chevy dealerships here.
I know a couple techs pushing the $65 an hour mark at dealerships.
But then again, I believe their labor rates up in 225, 250 area.
Yeah, a lot of them are $2.25 by me. 250 probably if you go to Euro dealers.
Damn. And they were so backed up at the time too that they were doing a night shift crew. I'm like, fucking hell. I think I had told you all about that.
Yeah.
Most are
I
trying
think
to get away.
from 150 to 2 here by me.
That's not too bad. I mean, being a tech, I wish, our labor rates were down in the 150s. I haven't seen a 150 labor rate in probably 5 years. It seemed like we were able to sell more during then.
We still have a lot of independent shops there, 150, say 130 to 150. A lot of smaller ones. A lot of them just don't know. They should be higher, and they just don't know. Just like a lot of have
Or
techs.
they know, but they're afraid.
Well, the
because they
owners may know.
people come
No,
to
I
them.
don't know if they're afraid. The owners may know. The management may know. But I can tell you this right now. Their techs don't know. Dude, I know some very talented techs, and one of them I have woke up, and I can get an opening for him, he's going to come work where I'm at. I'm going to bring him in, but I just found out that he was making $24 an hour flat rate, and he thought he was making good money.
Ooh.
And his shop charges $138.50 an hour, $138.50 an hour, and he thinks he's making good money. And I'm like, how about I tell you I can get you minimum 40 an hour flat rate and benefits better than you're currently getting. 401k with a half match up to 8% of your income. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, dude, I'm in all the way. You're fucking kidding me. I'm like, no, dude, no problem. Once we get it, I know we're gonna have an opening because one of the guys is gonna be moving down to Tennessee. his wife, whatever company she works with, is moving. Her company's transferring her to Tennessee. She does something that has to do with banking systems, financial shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
When I was shipping, he told me, I'm making 24 an hour flat rate. What are you talking about? And I'm like, dude.
That's entry level right there.
I said, I'm paying my fucking Loop Tech set, man. Not flat rate, but I got a Loop Tech, or slightly, not say Loop. He does more than just Loop Tech, but I think he's getting 23 something an hour hourly.
That is wild. And
there's a lot of guys at independents that think they got it great because mom and pop shops, nobody gives them shit. Some of them don't even care about the money. They just like how laid back it is. But he actually thought he was making good money. I'm like, dude, when was the last time you had a pay increase? Oh, I'm flat rate. You don't get pay increases. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't get pay increases. I don't know how long he's been at this rate of pay. He never told me. I think forever. I think as long as he's ever worked there.
Is he decent?
I can't talk about speed. I have no idea. I don't know if he ever rushes the jobs he's got because the shop's not that crazy busy.
Uh-huh.
And he has ability, yeah. Definitely solid diagnostic. I mean, he's kind of like
what up, GMM?
He's like really, really good with Fords. He knows Fords really well because he worked for a Ford dealer for a few years, but everything he owns is Ford. He loves Ford. So I think he just pays attention to Ford. I think everything he watches on YouTube has to do with Ford and so on. But I just told him, we'll get you in and see what you can do and take care of you. You can't go wrong working in my shop.
Even if he flags, fuck, a little more than half of what he's used to, he's still winning.
Definitely.
He's used to flagging 50 hours and he's flagging 35. I mean, he'll be good. He'll be all right. Chevy's easy, bro. That's what I hear. Here in Cali, the Chevy diesel guys make like 60. That is low. That is very low for diesel techs out there. Because that's about what they make out here. But just regular guys make like 40. That ain't shit, bro.
That's one thing. It's talking about rates of pay and all that. I've talked to certain people and people on YouTube and all that. I get somebody telling me that if they're part of the neck of the woods, they work for themselves or they got their own shop, their own garage, and they're doing it for they're charging $80 an hour. I'm not the highest, I'm not the lowest. I'm like $80 an hour is like fucking unheard of here. You're like, oh, you're in a big city. Wait till you get in a small town, Dave. Wait, go in one of your small towns. I started thinking about it. I don't know a motherfucking small town in Michigan where you're gonna pay that kind of price. It don't matter, small town, big town. Everybody pays fucking. I mean, it might go down a touch in a real small town, small community. Instead of being 165 or 180 or whatever, it might be a little less. But you ain't gonna find no $80 an hour in some small town in Michigan. It's impossible. I don't even know of a tech in Michigan that would that's full blown, say, master tech that would work for a low wage just because they live in a small town. They would get the hell out of there and drive to the bigger town or bigger city or whatever. They just wouldn't do it. I don't understand where some of these people claim it's different here. We're a small town of quiet people and all that. I mean, I've never been anywhere in the country where it's that much cheaper to purchase a service or anything like that. I mean, just never been there.
So BMW states that those bolts will be used where fasteners are normally visible, seat mounting places, or like the cockpit to the load-bearing body structures. They told me that they're gonna put me on flat rate at $25 an hour. I'm like, you do that, you're gonna find another tech. Yeah, that ain't shit. Chevy here in Cali is $250. Yeah, $250. They should definitely be paying a lot more than $50 an hour to the average.
Yeah, I think the highest I've ever seen domestic dealers around me is $2.25. And the only one I know of that's two, well, I haven't checked. I do know of one, and it is a Lincoln dealership, and they're 2 1/4.
I mean, hell,
I'm sure all the dealers in that, it's like a motor mall. So there's like 7, 8 dealers in there, including some high-end dealerships. There's a Maserati dealer, Jaguar dealer, a Beamer dealer. Yeah, there's some high-end car lines inside that motor mall, along with Chevy, Chrysler, Ford. I'm sure all of them is 200 1/4 or higher.
hell,
If the Lincoln dealer is 2 1/4, everybody's at 2 1/4.
if they want to pay you $30 an hour and they're charging $250, they're barely even hitting 11-12% on tech pay.
What would you expect to get out of their labor charge in actual wage?
If they're doing $250, I want $50-$60.
No, I'm saying, like, is there a percentage?
Oh yeah, they're about 30 to 35.
Because when I first started in this industry, it was pretty common to get high 30s, pushing 40% of the labor take. Before my time, way before my time, mechanics used to get half the labor. A lot of years before that, I heard mechanics used to get half the labor and half the part markup. Now I'm being told today, you're lucky if you're getting 25 to 28% of the labor take. I don't know how true those figures are that I'm throwing out at you, but how you doing, JWC?
Like right now, I get 25%, and I think that's low.
25%?
Yep,
I'm probably close to you.
25 to 26%. $185 is the highest I've seen. Rip Greg Biffle, he was a good dude, super down to earth. Yeah, I saw that, man. That's a very unfortunate. I'm
Dude,
wondering.
It's
I'm
funny
wondering what
you
Cletus
say
is
that.
gonna say.
I'm getting
What?
exactly 25% of the labor. I bet my boss figured it out that way. I'm getting precisely 25% of the labor. And then I also get, well, I'm getting more than that because I get 401k half match up to 8% of my income. I get medical and dental. And I pay some of the medical and dental.
Yeah.
But my employer pays a good portion of it. So I probably am getting, I don't know. I don't know how much of the medical and dental he's paying. And I can tell you how much of the 401k. I'd have to go back and look what I make each week. I can tell you how much, or I can look at my checks and tell you how much it contributes to my 401k roughly on an annual basis. But I can tell you right off the top of my head what he contributes on an annual basis, roughly.
With all of that, I'm probably making low 30% of the labor rate if you add in all the
Well, I bet I'm higher than that. I bet I'm about 35, probably another 10%.
Damn.
Well, dude, your medical ain't cheap. I only pay for medical and dental for me and my 2 daughters. I pay like $218 a month, which is pretty cheap.
See, I'm only paying for myself, so I think medical by itself, I pay $30-something, and then we're able to see how much the employer pays, and they pay like close to 150.
Different industry, but I pay 52 a week for just myself.
Well, it matters what kind of plan you have too. I'm on a Blue Cross Blue Shield preferred PPO gold plan, and my like annual deductible with my current employer is $1,200 for the family, and then I start to kick in at 85% coverages on a lot of shit, and then all the rest, or 90% coverages on most shit, and then some of the things are only 85% coverage. And I forgot my out-of-pocket maxes. It's not very high, but it doesn't cost me much. And I don't, my doctor visits, none of that stuff needs to hit the deductible. That would be hospitalization shit. Like my office visits are $20 for my primary care, $30 for a specialist. Prescriptions are $18 for preferred, or wait a minute, 10 for generic, 18 for a preferred name brand, or $20 some or 20% of a non-preferred name brand drug.
I think I'm 12 $1,200 out of pocket and either 70 or 80%. But I don't know what the rest of it is.
I don't even know mine.
I'm glad I have the health care I have because of my hospital stay, the last hospital stay, well, both of them combined, they are around $400,000 for this year.
Jeez.
My last hospital stay that pushed 3 weeks was fucking insane. I mean, they only did like fucking 49 fucking blood tests. They
Damn.
only did 5 different MRIs with different orders, different contrasts, different this, different that. I had probably 6 or 7 CT scans, probably every bit of 5 or 6 X-rays in between the CT scans and MRIs. So total amount of X-rays probably pushing 35 or so. I had cameras go in both ends of me more than once. I mean, I had cameras go up my veins or arteries through my leg, angiograms. They did a lot of special shit. I mean, and it cost a lot of money. I see the bills and what the insurance covered. I was like, holy shit. I'm in the wrong business.
Now that we're talking about that, I haven't even received my medical cards.
Do you even get cards anymore? I don't think mine's a card this year.
I don't know.
I think mine's more like a fancy piece of paper that you got to cut out of a fucking big thing that came in the mail. It is. It's kind of flexible, I'm pretty sure. I'll show you. It's like not plain paper. It's kind of like, I don't know, fancier paper, not laminated. I used to get plastic from Blue Cross, right?
Yeah.
Now it's a flimsy piece of fucking paper.
I don't remember employee registration.
I'll have to wait for mine to see what mine comes out because I used to get the little plastic ones. And I got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Fuck. Damn, I'm gonna have to look into that because now I'm like, because I'm paying for it. Damn it.
Mm.
And then on Monday, I'm gonna forget. I already know. And this work email, I don't even pay attention to. Ugh. Where we at? All right. I might work at Dodge with my wife, but man, I don't know. I never really worked in anything else. That's why I haven't gone to an
Paper,
independent
dude.
shop.
Look at that. It's paper.
I'll have to wait for my new ones to come because I got Blue Cross Blue
This is a
Shield
credit
too.
card. I mean, that's an actual credit card.
I hope I didn't throw mine away.
It's just paper shit
What the
now.
hell?
Like when I say paper, I mean paper.
Well, hell, some don't even do
Like a heavy
paper no more,
cardboard
right?
type paper. Cardboard with coloring.
Now they are utilizing
Look,
apps and shit.
Nobody wants to even print paper no more. People want it all digital. When's the last time you had a paper paycheck?
Yeah. Years.
Not paycheck, but bonus checks.
Bonus checks I
can't
got.
think of the last
paper.
time I'm trying to remember the last fucking time I had a fucking check in my hand that I could cash. And from anybody, from any source. I can't think of the last time I had a fucking check in my hand.
Who do y'all utilize for additives services?
Us?
Yeah.
BG?
Oh, they went to the card thing too.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I have done a lot of side work on a lot of makes and models, but not sure so much or engine stuff. Anthony, if you're gonna switch brands, get yourself a guarantee, bro. Tell them, look, I'm new to the brand. I come from this. You know, give me 6 months. Give me 6 months to get used to this manufacturer. See if they'll bite. That way, it gives you time to figure out their their wiring diagrams, their fucking
I missed
service
it.
manuals.
Where's he trying to go to? Does he say Chrysler?
Dodge. Yeah.
Dodge? Dodge is just as easy as Chevy. Ain't no big deal. Same goddamn shit.
25% of labor rate. Yes, sir. And I hear
Hemis
the
are
labor
easy as
times
fuck. The
suck
3.6
big time.
Pentastar is easy as fuck. The 2.4 multi-air is not a problem. The old 2.4s are not a problem. Anything you'd work on Chrysler-wise that are older aren't a problem. And anything new is fucking brand new. So the new four bangers new. The new turbo four bangers new. The new turbo straight six is new. It's new to
Yeah.
everybody. So
I hear the labor times suck big time.
I don't
You
know
talk about the
labor
warranty
time.
times or what?
Labor times customer pay should still be okay. Warranty, I have no
For
idea.
For now.
I don't like the trend that they're doing with. You know how they're coming up with labor times, right? They're not doing labor studies anymore like they used to.
What are they doing?
My understanding, a lot of the labor times they're getting now is from the manufacturer, and the manufacturers are getting those times based on what they are estimating.
Oh,
y'all take under warranty.
Yeah.
So in other words, you're just on average, the average Nissan tech gets job X done in 1.4 hours. That's what they're saying the job pays, 1.4 hours. Well, flat rate just went out the window because that's what actually professional, skilled techs are doing, using all their fancy tools, doing all their little tricks and everything, and they're doing it 1.4 hours. So let's pay them 1.4 hours.
Hell,
It's hard to beat what the average warranty time is unless all the dealer techs cheat.
dude, we're doing programs, right? Say an ECM update. 4/10 to do an ECM update. You're spending 30 minutes just trying to get the fucking software to communicate with the vehicle.
Do you have to put a maintainer on it?
Yep.
Okay, what do you use as a maintainer? Your little Mako thing?
Not no more.
What do you got?
Crap
One
out.
from the company?
Using my buddies.
What does he use it? I mean, is it one that does like what, 50 amps, 60 amps, 70, 80, 90?
I don't know, to be honest.
Is it a
no
big
idea.
guy, or is it, do you know the brand?
It's a roller. I think it's a Black and Decker. It's a yellow or DeWalt.
Oh, it's just a big battery charger?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wondering what you guys are doing. I mean, I know some cars you get away with the 30 amp consistent power source to it and you'll be fine. We can reprogram most GMs, Ford and Chrysler at our shop without anything more than 30. As long as the battery's really rock solid, we get away with a 30 amp constant charge to it. We do have a couple expensive maintainers that can do upwards of 110 amps if need be, constant clean power. Those are very expensive. I believe our owner told us that he paid thousands for those chargers.
I'm trying to get
I know one's an
just keep
Associated
forgetting.
is the brand. I think one is a Schumacher. We have
I'm
three
trying
of them.
that's what I'm gonna get. Not a fucking smart charge one either. Those are fucking annoying.
They are fucking annoying. Because they
But
like to try
I want
to
a
test the
manual.
battery, and if the battery's, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. And then if the battery's too low, it'll pull out an error. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Just charge the fucking battery.
Now, like a BMW, you don't have 90 fucking amps going to that bitch consistently with a good battery to start with, and you don't have everything just set right, every goddamn thing, you may or will have a fucking problem.
He started getting attention for racing in Tucson.
Was Super working at BMW now?
Oh, shit, I have no idea. I met him a few times. Really nice guy. Sad deal. The only thing I question is why was he flying in a 1981? Was it a Cessna that he was flying in? You know, a lot of these private jets are old as hell, and they're still expensive.
Well, yeah, jets are old. Like, let's take, for instance, our fearless leader of the country, Donald Trump's fucking Trump Force One.
Is an old fucking.
Well, that's
renovated
actually a
thing.
new name. That name didn't happen until 2020. Did you know that?
What?
Trump Force One.
Oh yeah,
That happened in 2020.
yeah.
he had the plane conditioned. I think brand new Rolls Royce engines on his private 757. He had the whole interior of his plane completely refurbished and remodeled, and then he had his plane repainted with the greatest paint ever invented. There's nothing else like it in the world. It's one of a kind, and he had one of a kind paint job done on the plane. It was one of a kind, and he even has the golden Rolls Royce with the diamonds in it on the plane. No, it's never seen before. It's one of a kind. But anyway, his plane, I believe, is from the 80s or early 90s. It is an old motherfucker. It's old. 757.
You think about a lot of the planes that we fly on, they are aged.
Well, we're supposed to fucking put them things on the ground and say, forget about them. That only costs us fucking $780 million or fucking how much? I wonder how much one of them costs. Are they billion? Are they a billion?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
For a commercial jet? They can't be a billion. Billion's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of zeros, man.
I mean, they're up there in the tens of millions. I know that.
But do you realize
like private jets and shit?
Do you realize that when you're a grandpa, those kids will talk like $1 billion ain't shit? Like maybe with hard work, someday you'll be a billionaire, just like my grandpa. You're a millionaire, you'll just be like, that'd be somebody working at motherfucking McDonald's. I mean, just look at politicians. 20 years ago, they all bitched about they're doing the best tax cuts for the fucking richest millionaires in the United States. They don't say millionaires anymore. Now it's all the billionaires.
Let's see. A 1980s Boeing 757 can go anywhere from 1.5 to 10 mil.
What year's Donald Trump's plane? Look up Air Force One. He's not, and everybody says he's got a big ego. I don't know why anybody would say Donald Trump's got a big ego. Before, he just had the private 757 jumbo jet that was Trump and Enterprises or Trump, whatever it is, his fucking property management company that he has, whatever the fuck it's called. But in 2020, when he remodeled the plane, he felt the need to call it Trump Force One. No ego there. Nothing there.
He does a lot of shit just to get people talking.
I know. He's good at it, too. I laugh. You know why I laugh? I'm not saying I'm not gonna lie. I am more for him than I was for his opponent in both elections. But I don't go fucking a politician live in my head either way, whether the one I like wins or loses. But the people that are far left, Democrats, Donald Trump lives in their head and he doesn't even pay rent.
Yep.
And it is funny to watch them melt down over bullshit. In fact, I mean, straight up bullshit. They melt down over it.
Super. Based on this comment, we're getting away from alphas and we're going to O2 sensors, upstream O2 sensors. So they're like, they took us one way and now we're going back. Damn glad I got TRICARE forever.
We should try to buy airplane, Fluffy. We can refurbish
like a RC one. I'll do an RC plane, bro.
Dude,
that's all
I can fly
afford.
A plane. If you can fix it, I can fly a plane.
Nah, fuck that.
Dude, fuck you, man. A couple drinks, couple fucking
exactly.
Dude, man, I can fly. Trust me, dude.
Nope.
Taking off is easy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It's landing that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm sure flying. Yeah.
Hope you know how to.
Yeah, I know, but if I do work there, I have to learn all the BS shit.
Quick wrench one.
Quick wrench one.
Yeah.
You
making a mountain out of a molehill.
No, I would call my plane quick wrench done because if they got close enough to you, you could see it. Man, I was coming down.
What did
that plane say? Quick wrench done.
Wrench done.
When I was at GM, they made a video in our training and said they used to get time like that. Now they don't actually have it. They actually have a tech use hand tools in a bone quiet shop, and they used to stop.
Yes, they used to do that. What Anthony's saying, what how to saying, that's how they used to do it. They used to use only hand tools, follow the service guide, and they'd use a stopwatch. They'd get the tools they need, get to the car, they'd read those procedures, and they'd start the watch, shut the watch, start the watch, shut the watch based on tools they had to grab and change up. And you had an advantage with experience, the amount of times you did it, finding shortcuts, and using power tools.
They supposedly use unbiased,
Yeah, supposedly.
unbiased, whatever. But what about going to the parts counter? What about getting interrupted? What about issues that come up? At GM, I always use my jump box. Never had a problem. PowerMax PMBC 75 on Amazon. Still independent. Fuck a BMW. Damn thing wants like 20 millisecond connection to update firmware. Firmware. It's Montana. There's like 5 of those aircraft.
I got a question for anybody real quick that might be in chat. Does anybody have
Yeah.
fiber optic or whatever they fucking call it,
Yes.
T-Mobile at your house or
No.
apartment or wherever the fuck you live?
I have AT&T. AT&T
Somebody-
fiber.
How fast is it?
A gig.
But I'm saying, you ever do a speed test on your internet?
Yeah, it always comes up like 980 something
980 what?
megabytes.
Let me see. I'll do a speed test while I'm on with you.
Geez, I only got 100 meg. I only got 100 meg.
I don't have fiber optic.
Oh, neither do I. I think I got the lowest available on.
I got what was the fastest and best available in the current neighborhood I live in.
Somebody out there is offering, China or Japan, the terabyte.
Mine says the fiber optic they're offering me says up to 2 gigabyte.
So on Wi-Fi right now, I'm at 586 download and 230 upload.
I'm gonna run mine right now. Now,
But if I use their app,
I know there's more people streaming in the house. Are you wired connection right now or wireless?
I'm wireless. I'm Bluetooth or Wi-Fi.
I know for a fact my oldest daughter is watching a movie right now and she's streaming it on Netflix. And I know my youngest daughter is also watching something with her boyfriend. And then I'm on here. I do have YouTube running and I have StreamYard running and the speed test running. And I'm doing the speed test right now. It's slower than expected. But like I said, there's other people streaming in the house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit connected on my Wi-Fi. I don't know if the stuff
Yeah,
not doing
same.
anything is slowing it down. So I got like 8 things connected to it right now. I just looked at my router. But this is like what I just ran with the speed test I ran. I used the Ocala one. That's with about 6 things running on my Wi-Fi right now.
That's not bad.
It's fast
That
enough.
download ain't bad.
I'll
Upload's a
see
little-
get up.
a
I'll
little
see the
down.
download get up around 800 wireless. If I'm probably the only one on it doing anything like going on. Like I said, I do know that both my daughters are watching movies right now. In fact, they're
See,
watching the same movie and they're probably texting each other shit. It's a girly movie, and I feel very sorry for the one boyfriend. I feel very sorry for the one boyfriend.
See if
I know it's a girly movie, so they're in different rooms. They're probably texting each other, like, "Oh my god, did you see that?"
if I use the app, it's saying 926 upload. No, I'm sorry. Speed to my phone is 404 upload and 277 download on my phone.
Now,
But to the
actually-
house itself, to the router, it's 1,926.
yeah. See, I gotta look at my neighbor. My neighbor has AT&T fiber,
Yeah, that's what I got.
and he claims it's dog shit slow. But I don't know. I'd have to see his bill. I'd have to see his program. What is he paying for? They give you different bandwidths, right? Can't they?
I think so. Whether you're on a 2.4
I know with cable modem,
gigabyte,
with cable, I know for sure on cable. Yeah, they
gigahertz.
can slow you down. They can slow you down.
5G.
What do you guys pay just for internet?
I can only tell you my internet, my cable package with a house phone. And ignore the house
Cable?
phone.
What?
Like
Cable?
What
Cable?
do you have?
Who pays for
TV
cable?
Direct? What?
Who pays for cable?
I have Comcast or Xfinity cable.
Netflix, Hulu, fucking Disney Plus, Paramount. God damn.
I don't
spend more. I spend more on the fucking
$220 is what my bill is with cable.
That's not bad.
Phone and internet.
That is not bad.
And I think I have a 1 gigabyte package on internet. I could go faster.
I pay $110 a month.
100
Just for
megabytes for just cable is $50.
Damn. I mean, do they offer anything else in your area?
I think they offer like a 200 meg package, but
damn,
we don't use it.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's more to the story that I can't go on right now, but
yeah, no, that's fine. They're eating our dogs. They're eating our cats. No, they do that. Just stop watching that. Manufacturers don't account for someone else having the special tool or the tool being broken or missing. Yep. But see, they figure that's a dealer problem. That's not their problem. But before they used to do it by the average time. Yes. No. I don't know what we're saying no to. I use Verizon Internet. Oh, you got out of that one that they were offering at your apartment, Supra?
You guys gotta understand, I have cable TV here because my mother lives with me. Not that she's lost her mind or anything, but my mom is 90 years old. She don't know how to fucking get to Netflix or YouTube or any of that shit. She knows how to operate her fucking Comcast cable.
I was just talking shit about
having to use Peacock to watch a goddamn soap opera.
I was just talking shit, or I was only talking shit because I didn't know people really paid for cable now. But recently, I was talking to I'm gonna fuck this up. I was either talking to the guys at work or I was talking to my woman, and I'm like, you know what? I miss regular cable. Fuck all these Netflix and Hulu, and you gotta fucking pay more to watch this certain channel. Like I used to watch MTV and Discovery and History Channel, all those, right? Where the fuck now to watch a certain show, you have to buy this other subscription that's on this app, and it has to be the live TV subscription in order to watch that show. What? $80 a month for live TV? Come on.
Oh, dude, you gotta look at the bright side of cable, man. Dude, cooking channel. I start put my apron on. Then you got HGTV, man. I'm building a new bathroom. Cable's very informative.
What was it? What was her name? The cooking.
Which one?
Started with the R, I believe.
Rachel Ray?
There you go. You're getting your Rachel Ray on?
Yeah. I miss my Paula Deen, though. Pound of butter.
Paula Deen
makes everything better with butter.
Or Emerald. Remember him?
Emerald?
They block up
Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Bam! Yeah.
What the fuck?
Robert Flay or Bobby Flay. His daughter's fucking hot.
I had wired in AZ and I have AT&T here. Used to have fiber optic with Google and it worked great. I also had some from a place called Suddenlink and they were really good. I think AT&T offers more gigabyte internet too. What was that one that came out? It was like $50. Fuck. It was some off-brand internet.
Sling?
Was it? It was like in the 2010, 11, 12. I haven't heard of them in a long fucking time.
I think you had Sling TV.
No, it was an internet company. That's all they offered was internet.
Oh.
internet. I don't know.
Frontier, was it? No.
Frontier was a cable company. You
Like
had
it
Hughes.
was like a green. It was like a green logo. Fuck. I want to say Chime, but it wasn't Chime. Fiber is always going to be faster. Yeah, faster internet I've ever had was in Korea. That shit was insanely fast. Boomer used cable, guys. Under Davis one and Davis one. Gable. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. But cable
I don't know
internet.
if there's still a thing, but there used to be like a T1, T2 line too back in the day that was supposed to be.
Comcast. It was like how Verizon and T-Mobile gives you like that little fucking hotspot modem type deal. Fuck, I don't remember. David's gonna be what? David's gonna do the rich laugh to us like we're brokies compared to him. All right, nap time. See y'all later, Derek. Take care, monkey. Old man's still like channel changer, clicker flow. Yeah. Except instead of cable, I have VZ Box Elite with free PPV streaming channels and cable. Damn, you weren't talking to us. So then I was talking to, maybe I was talking to her then. I see that shit gets me in trouble because I'll be like, oh, I told you. No, you didn't tell me. Oh, fuck. Maybe it was the guys at work. Informative. Dave, older folks use that word informative. Dave was trolling us. Rachel Ray and Bobby Flay is cooking for white people, but they ruin other culture foods and fuck up the food. Who was it that? Fuck, what's his name? I don't know why I'm losing these names.
For what?
Oh, the fucking Hell's Kitchen guy.
Oh,
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay? Why did
Yeah.
the chicken cross the road? Because you didn't fucking cook it. What?
Okay. Jake Paul lost to Anthony Joshua. I don't know who Anthony Joshua is. Netgear? Maybe. That sounds more familiar. Yep, they do the sound.
What happened to Chris?
Wrong bitch. I don't know. I have no idea. What up, Fluff? What up, Warren? Damn, it's been a minute. Well, how you going? How's it going? And Mr. Nismo, I saw you bust that ass, bro. Oh, fuck. 40-year-old man trying to pick up skateboarding again. It's funny. A lot of people made some money tonight on that fight. I didn't even know there was a fight. I'm feeling it right now.
Jake Paul's a pussy. Mike Tyson could have kicked his ass.
Could have, or yeah, he should have.
Did you watch that fight?
Yes, I fucking
I
watched it.
tried to watch
Did
it.
you
Mine
not?
froze.
Did you not catch?
Yeah, it was bad.
No, did you not catch though that one swing? I believe it was a left. Tyson tossed out that one swing. Paul kind of got caught. Jake Paul across his chin, and he fucking kept shaking his head real fast as he backed up. And Tyson's like, "Oh shit." You got to rewatch
No.
that fight.
I didn't see
Tyson
that.
touched his ass. Tyson touched his ass and then backed the fuck off. He touched him once, and I think he fucking saw his eyes, and Jake knew fucking he got hit. I think Tyson could have kept going at that point in time. It'd have been a knockout.
A lot of
Oh, man,
people
what
said
about-
that was a rigged fight because it
Well,
wasn't.
it was all for money.
Yeah, this
All
fight,
Tyson
right?
wanted was the money.
Yep,
Yeah.
he was holding back a lot.
I
Did
think
you
so.
watch Tyson's
Knocked out as soon
workouts?
as we turned it into the top fight. What's that?
They recorded a couple of Tyson's workouts, and he never even spent 60 seconds moving as hardcore or as quick or as nasty as he did in his workouts that he went for 35, 40 fucking minutes without stopping. He acted tired after 2 fucking minutes. Like I said, he touched Paul one time. If you rewatch that fight, he touched Jake one time, and you can see Jake's eye. He was shaking his head really fast, like, "Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up!" And Tyson's like, "Whoops." He didn't even go for a second swing.
I saw bits and pieces of the fucking fight. I saw more of the fight the next day when people were showing highlights of it than
Same
what
thing.
I actually saw. Like that shit, it was bad. I ended up. My cousin was watching it, and he wasn't having an issue, so he fucking set his phone up, and I watched it through his fucking phone. We're on a video call, and I'm watching it through my phone while he's showing me the fucking screen, and then we freaking what's it called, shared it to the TV. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
Tyson held back all night. We see nothing but cheeks. Yeah. I was expecting a lot more out of that fight. All the Mayweather fights I gave up on. Like, I don't even think it's about who wins or loses anymore. It's just about who can get the most ratings. Yeah, but I don't think Chris is getting on. But,
No, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, where did he go?
he
You
was
send
probably
people
going to
out
LA.
for him?
He's probably headed to LA. But I'm probably gonna shut this down, guys. It's getting a little late. I'm
A little late or a little early.
It's getting early on us.
Getting early.
It's getting early on us. I don't know if I'm gonna go in tomorrow or not. I should. That way I ain't got to do much on Monday before heading out for vacation. So,
What days your dealer closed? Just Christmas Day and New Year's Day?
they're saying Christmas Eve and day. I'm not.
I'll tell you what, I've noticed a lot of shops advertising that they're going to be closed Christmas Eve also. And I've noticed a lot of them advertising they're going to be closed New Year's Eve and New Year's Day also.
Oh, we will never.
A few years back in Metro Detroit, all of them started to try to open.
So for some reason, New Year's Eve, where at my prior dealer, New Year's Eve was always a busy day. It's
Everybody
not
wanted
as
to make sure their fucking bulbs all worked on their car.
probably. For some reason, New Year's Eve isn't as important as New Year's or Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve isn't as important. I could give two fucks about New Year's.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't really do anything. But when it comes to Christmas, I want to be home Christmas Eve. I got shit to do. It's a little hectic before the get together, and then working us till fucking 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, dude, I got to be at my family's, or I got to do this. Fuck.
Did you have a better year than last year?
No.
Even with moving to the new shop?
Moving to the new shop. So I was so far down at the other one that coming to this shop, I almost broke even from last year, but I'm under by like $5,000. So if I would have switched maybe a month earlier, I would have beat last year's. So if I had one more month to go, I would have been all right. But we'll see. We'll see next year how it goes. And then it slowed down. The fucking the government shutdown hurt us.
See, I didn't notice that.
It cost me personally. It cost me probably $3,000 that month. That month that they were shut down.
That's one of the smartest things I've ever heard. Or it's one of the interesting thing I heard tonight. I heard that our president was on TV tonight. I don't know if that's true or not. And I also heard that he was talking about potential another government shutdown because there's still going to be a large group of people fighting for subsidies for the Affordable Care Act. And him instead of saying fuck that, he did mention, I guess, supposedly, that he is going to invite all these bigwigs, 13 or 14 of them from insurance companies, to the White House or to Florida, wherever they want to meet. And he wants to sit down and try to negotiate a deal with the healthcare companies. That's a good idea. Better than saying nothing or saying, oh, I don't know what to do about healthcare in this country.
Yeah.
Come up with negotiation with the fucking healthcare companies. That's what he does for a living, isn't it? Negotiate shit.
Yep. Yep. Time for bed. Check out 2025. Oh shit. All right. Have a great week. Peter! What's going on, Peter? Thanks, Peter. All right, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next year. I will not be on the rest of the year. Yeah, probably not. Especially that my cousin is coming in. It's potty time.
All
right, guys. Missouri. It's crazy. Nothing crazy, nothing, but you know. Try to spend as much time as I can with him while he's here. Go do some fun stuff. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, Merry Christmas to y'all. Y'all have a good Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll catch y'all then. We'll see y'all in the videos. Y'all have a good one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no...
There we are.